Alright, chat. We're gonna get into this EDP watch. Let's see what Jidion's doing today. EDP watch. Our EDP watch video just went up on YouTube as well.
Meet Jason Sexton. Name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like telling me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
So sit back.
You know, not gonna lie, I don't know why, but all these EDP videos, they're starting to feel like the same. Like, I feel like I've seen this one before already. I don't know why though.
Back, relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch. All right, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on edpwatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody. And so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Oh.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
Wait a second. Wait a damn second. The transition was smooth. And then on top of that, they got this man's last name as Ketchum. They got the white man name as Ketchum. That's a little odd. I know it's to catch the EDPs. But you know, his name literally says Ketchum, like Ash Ketchum. I wonder if his name is Ash Ketchum. But Ketchum, I don't know, something about this guy having a name Ketchum and the way he looked is just kind of funny to me. It's like very ironic.
Uber?
I know that's not his real name, most likely. Whoever did, I don't think they ever say this guy's actual name.
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and say, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys wanna put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where like I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
How y'all feel about, for the future people in the chat that's gonna read this and watch this, if you type in the comments, how y'all feel about the people that get rid of their social medias and actually just don't have anything at all, just unable to like contact. I feel like that's a rare thing and unrealistic. Like you have nothing. You don't have YouTube. You got, well, does YouTube counts as social media? So to say you have no social media, that means you have no YouTube, you have no Instagram, no Facebook, no X, Twitter, whatever, no TikTok, no MySpace. You got nothing at all. That's just very unrealistic. That's all I want to say. So anyone who says that, I just think you're lying. You don't just go home and do nothing at the end of the day, unless you're like 50, maybe. And even then, like, I don't know, my grandma is even like on social media. Just unrealistic.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant, something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old-fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while, once you've already met the person, is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today, you know.
Oh,
This guy makes it seem like he gets so much play. I don't know what's going on with him.
I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later you'll be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly. Been down that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes, because it was a set.
I can explain. What's up, eviction notice? Me when mod is gone. Yeah, you've been demoted to mod from last stream, and now you're VIP. I don't know what that means, but now you're a VIP, man.
Set up anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so
Hope
I
that
know
makes you
it's
feel
legit.
better.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few
Yeah.
minutes. I may even go
VIP.
and get me something to eat if she ain't there right now.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages.
Yeah, Amelia not VIP. She's a mod. You can't be a mod and a VIP at the same time. So since you're demoted, you're just VIP.
I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
It's over for this guy.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate you.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too. Some drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Because drivers don't want to talk to you.
Jason, what's this? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predators and love what we do. All on EDPWatch.com.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything, but I think we need. Oh, can you get away from me? Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I want
Yeah, almost. All right, he's being a little extra.
Well, man, can we have a conversation then, sir?
I've been scammed already.
Where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, they've done it. Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
How can you say you've been scammed so many times, man? That just means you're the problem. This guy looks crazy.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like, how, nice to meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet with a friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said, I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay, yes,
This has
sir.
happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy. But, like, on Zangy, like, I be getting added to these group chats where they be putting the most...
I haven't gotten...
What the fuck is Zangy? Do y'all know what a Zangy is? I've never heard of Zangy.
to that yet on Zangy.
Yeah.
I haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from? Who
Did
is
you ever
this
have people
person?
send you, like, random images and stuff? Like
All the time. And I'm
what would they be sending you?
in the past, it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like, they be sending, like, adult photos, but I've been hearing, like, they be sending young as, like, kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together.
Yeah.
Sick
ended up being,
fuck.
I think it was her niece.
And what
Her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures, like bro?
No, to
You know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're...
me, I didn't get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be
Jidion has turned on his empathetic EDP voice modulations. So now he's using his EDP voice tricks in order to trick him into magically telling him every single thing that he's ever did in his EDP career. I want y'all to really absorb these techniques and use them for yourselves when trying to catch an EDP. Rule number 1, make sure they feel comfortable. Rule number 2, make sure you can relate to them. Rule number 3, keep them yapping as much as possible. Yeah, write them rules down.
mine. Who got
And thanks again for the follow.
trouble.
Yeah.
She literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's
completely.
so cap.
He looked directly at the camera. He was looking at us.
No lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
He looked straight at you, eviction notice, and Warren looked straight at you.
Oh yeah,
that's so
completely.
cap. Fuck.
My sister's like,
Keep
"Hey, along
yourself
with it, so you can
safe."
Set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
Oh no,
girl?
I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well-
where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was.
This man outfit is insane. He's wearing a purple shirt. Them type of pants is weird. It's like he got on like spandex tight pants.
I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
It's
So
like
like,
he
what
got on workout
possessed you to get into
pants
the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent
with a no logo black hat.
is. If the parent actually shows up so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account.
When the police come, let's like really study the outfit. I need to see what the shoes are now. I'm too curious.
Because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have access
random.
to your Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I tried to close that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just
like how? Like I've got people on here like this chick.
Pizza baby. What is she?
Yeah, she's like 18. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
what's she
same
doing?
thing.
Can I see?
Same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah, same
Look
thing.
at him, he's trying to get that phone.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
god.
So
Wait,
she's
but
like,
right here she says that she's 18, and then that's a.
and she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister.
Look at how, notice how they playing with the phone. It's like, notice how handsy Jidion is with the phone, even in these last few frames. Look at him. It starts off with him poking the phone a little bit. Then it somehow gets to him slowly grabbing the phone. Oh, the guy in the what you call is in the background. The Uber driver is right here. Just spotted him. Shout out the Uber driver. He's right there in the background, making sure everything is safe.
Shit, same bullshit.
Look at that. And then somehow it manages for Jidion to fully grasp his phone.
She downloaded that.
And he manages to
I told my
take it
sister,
right
I'm like, I
back.
don't know if that's her photo.
Whoa.
Or if that's a photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like she said. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told. So I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many?
You handsome for not being Jamaican. Well, thank you. Everyone just finding my voice attractive and calling me handsome. I might just turn fucking red and blush. Turn straight red. I don't know if I'm Jamaican or not. Y'all know y'all dads? Shout out y'all dads if y'all got one.
People are like just randomly sending you like child.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable right now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, who's invading my accounts?
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like, there's no way you're finding this stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can delete it, but if you delete it, it's still on there.
It doesn't fully remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first of all.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby.
That scared the shit out of me.
Like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
That's a 9-year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, would you like to see my yummy pizza
He said I showed this to my sister. His sister is sick.
videos?
And my sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
This
the fuck
person's
is she
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out,
So he can't delete the CP. He's putting it on airplane mode for the cops. This guy has crazy IQ.
when you get on that cell service, it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess, like on a scale from
So his theory to Jidion is that people that his sister have dated. Let me get serious. This is my serious face. So their whole thing is people that his sister has dated in the past is sending him CP to get back at him. Does that sound viable, chat? Is that normal? Is that what's going on in the world? Oh, that looks kind of cool. Look at Vegeta's head. It has the little thing going in the background. That's kind of cool. I like that.
from like one being like
I need to make a green painting where it's kind of like, that would be cool. Got a cool idea coming soon.
few to 10 being like a lot. How many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your phone?
God, I don't know.
whoops.
My sister knows a family lawyer,
Yeah.
and so we told him about it. And so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he made any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to look
How
at
the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like, I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here and I want to see.
It'd be kind of weird because like Jidion is also like, I know this is like he's trying to catch him, but like, you know, imagine like this man sees like a crazy amount of things in a day. He'll see like the Preds, privates. He'll see like all this CP just casually just be low key like watching or looking like, look at this man.
See if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna
her?
take her aside and ask her. This. I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of
Wash my
wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
but like,
McDonald's got a
So that
TV.
way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
like I said, probably Messenger. Is where it's
Probably
supposed to be
Messenger.
at.
Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada
Yeah.
was sending me shit all the fucking time till I stopped talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel, blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually
Yeah.
did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child. 16 years old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been singing you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know.
The
how to
fuck
get rid
was
of
that?
shit. I did find out who last hacked my
Oh.
account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who had last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
What you mean? He's no longer here. He's gone. He died.
Who's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing will surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother, because I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell is going on?
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It was kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Here we go, chat. Tap in. Tap in. Listen to all the excuses that's about to be made. It's about to be every single excuse in the book. Tap into it, chat. Really tap in.
Because, dude, seriously.
I'm getting this
you're
downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go and start deleting. What's the password?
What the fuck? This man brought out. When did he get this little mini laptop to download all the files to this, like, this?
Because it's gonna
going on
pop
here?
up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then I'm not
being
in
honest
trouble
with you.
Because he's right here. Come here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
No, sir. Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah,
But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that
I'm
phone?
not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazy how many accounts he just has that gets hacked with the CP. It's just like a fucking CP epidemic. It's just crazy.
Yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to your girls no more?
But just for him specifically, they'll never catch you. Oh, you better watch what you say.
Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
ma'am?
the conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you?
Because
You
I'm
have
not.
Zanky-
Because I'm not a pred, so they'll never catch you because you're not a pred. That's good, man.
What is Zangy?
So Zangy, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that, where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangy account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is a...
So Zangy's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my body cam, the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have.
You joined the Discord?
Lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older?
Warren, let me look you in your eyes. Thank you. I really appreciate you joining the Discord. I thank you so much. Just make sure, well, I'm probably only going to be up here for a little bit longer, but I'm going to eventually look through the Discord. Just send a hello. Kick is not working in Turkey now. Why? I don't know. Oh, you're from Turkey? Shout out Turkey. Yeah, you automatically going to be on YouTube. And I'm posting this to my YouTube channels because I'm going to chop it up. So, yeah, say hello to YouTube. Let me make sure everyone sees your hello. Hello, YouTube. We're live. There you go. Yeah, and YouTube. Let me make it bigger. Everyone can read it for you after I post it on YouTube.
Where are the conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have you take my pants off and suck my after in your mouth.
Oh my God.
I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter and get down and lick and eat your. And he continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone?
He gave me the phone. Right? Yes, ma'am.
He didn't try to take it away. It was no force?
No, man. We have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangy, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So
I invented a new color. Do you want to see? Not really. I feel like my brain would explode if it saw a new color. You know, that's what happens.
When I went on Zangy, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seen a bunch of videos.
So you saw child on that app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna
meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Hello, Miss Lottie.
Thank
Are
God.
you Jason Sexton's sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like,
I don't know what she said.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom.
You can't text. Where are you trying to text at? Tell me, Warren. You trying to text in Twit? Like Kick? I see your messages. Or do you mean in a Discord?
To let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh, really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I checked on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
I appreciate your honesty.
Oh my
we have
gosh.
cases where people see.
Well, she don't even know that this is all being recorded. Like this, that's what makes this kind of fucked up. This is the little bit of fucked up part of this. Because, like, she just revealed so much information. I'm not going to lie. Can you add all your platforms so I can follow and be a mod on Kick at least? I missed the follower. I'm itching. I don't think you can be a mod on Kick yet because I'm not whatever over there. I'm only affiliated on Twitch, so it's only that.
Everything laid out in front of them, and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing too is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 13-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the police.
He's an habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am, I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
Nope, no kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people.
What? This guy's living, he's moving crazy. Is it your first stream? Nah, it's not my first stream. If you go to my Kick, you can see all the past streams that I've done since I started multi-streaming. I started streaming on Kick not too long ago, sometime earlier this year, and been streaming on Twitch for about a year now. About that, a year and some change. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I used to post more Fortnite videos and things like that. Took a big like 12-year break, or not 12 years, like 7-8 year break. The homie says what's up. Tell him I said what's up too, if he could hear me, or ask him how he's been. I haven't talked to him in a while. I watched some of his YouTube videos as well. But yeah, that's what's going on, Warren.
And stuff too that we will never know, simply because he traveled with a circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let you know, maybe just ask around.
How are you doing though, Warren? How's life in Turkey?
The family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear.
Bad? Oh my God. This woman is just letting it all air out. Bad? Why is it bad? Worse? Oh my gosh. What's going on in Turkey? Why is it so bad? Isn't that where everyone goes to get their hair did?
They found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago.
It's kind of weird that, like, she's allowing, not that she's allowing this to happen, because this guy is a grown man. He does it himself, right? But, like, the fact that she still has him in her life is mad weird to me. You can't explain how bad Turkey is. It's just too many problems. Hey, we got about an hour left. You got time to explain if you wanna. I'm here to listen.
I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all. So I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long, because he probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before.
Thank you,
really
brother.
did
Thank you, brother. No problem, man. No problem.
something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is
He cut his beard. He looked like a baby man.
still in
fucking egg.
Jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually,
This man mugshot looks absolutely insane. This man mugshot looks crazy.
March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily,
Oh, your English not good. I feel you. There's no problem. No problems.
he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with
Dang.
cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude, Jason, was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. And let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also...
All right, Jidion, we appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Jidion. Caught another pred on the street.